Hey, are you guys ready? I think we're ready.
On a chilly Saturday afternoon in Bonners Ferry, life is about to change for little Weston Keefe. Like most kindergartners, the curious youngster has plenty of energy.
I want to take both boots off, Mama.
He's just so happy all the time.
But when playtime rolls around, things look a little different. Weston isn't able to use his arms and hands and needs a wheelchair to get around. But his normal power chair, which is made for smooth surfaces, didn't work well on the wood chips at his school's playground. And playing games with classmates wasn't easy.
He just needs more of an outlet to play more with his kids, his own age.
So school staff wondered, what could be done to help out Weston? Could his wheelchair get an upgrade? Well, lucky for the school district, some tech-savvy, enterprising students weren't far away.
And we took it up. We were happy to take it up to do something like that.
Enter the Alpha Plus robotics team from Bonners Ferry High School. These kids are well-versed in solving problems and making things move. Could they be the ones to help give Weston a tuned-up wheelchair?
This is different from building a robot to compete with because this is for someone else.
Yeah, a different project for sure, but as it would turn out, the Alpha Plus kids were well prepared to rise up to the challenge.
So this is a scooter we're making for Weston.
You're looking at a new souped-up wheelchair for Weston. This four-wheel drive rig was donated by a Spokane nonprofit that specializes in power chairs and scooters, but the work wasn't done.
So we had to go through the whole thing and test all the wires and stuff.
The robotics team had to replace the battery, build a new seat, and add a roll bar to make sure Weston would be safe. Some local businesses pitched in supplies too.
We got it powder coated green because that's his favorite color.
And since Weston isn't able to use his arms, they repositioned the scooter's controller so that the little guy could drive around using just his feet. Over 50 hours of work and several weekends later, Weston's new wheelchair was ready to go.
And you just are very happy that you're able to do something for someone who deserves it.
Back at Weston School with his family, some teachers, and Alpha Plus in attendance, it was time to give him his new rig.
4, 3, 2, 1. Open the trailer. It looks so good.
Called a wheelchair, called a scooter, to Weston, it was freedom. And after a very short learning curve, Weston had the hang of it. The playground and those pesky wood chips were now his to conquer.
Did everybody see that?
It just makes you feel good, you know?
And it also didn't take long for Weston to think of a new game to try out, thanks to the scooter.
I like to play free tag with the robotics team. I can you. You guys are the gingerbread man.
Yeah, I just love seeing him laugh and have fun with it.
Hey, no time for interviews, Weston. There's fun to be had here. The project was no doubt something unique for the robotics team and one that was needed now more than ever.
It's going to be like the highlight of the year because of COVID. We didn't get to do our normal competition this year, so to do something like this really kind of puts a positive on the year.
It's different because you know that you're actually doing it to help another person. Like, you know that what you're working on, what you're putting all the hours in, is going to make a big impact on someone else's life that they'll remember.
I'm going to catch you.
And it didn't take long for Weston to feel that impact. No matter what the conditions, it appears Weston is fully ready to take on the playground and his classmates.
Yes, I'm everybody.
In Bonners Ferry, Taylor Vito, Creme 2 News.